And we're now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Rich Bourbon will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Well, that base hit is going to get hit.
Number 3 gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Mark Reynolds set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. On the move again from first. This is hit high and deep out to left. Hamilton looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Antonio Feliz steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Saladino is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Number 3 steps in now.
Number 3.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. The tag, and he is called out, trying for 2. Bad decision. Number 3 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the run scores. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run. Number 3 will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Taken high and deep to right. Kepler racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, and well, you could probably...
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Knights are winners. Welcome back to tonight's minor league pregame show. As we close in on AAA International League action, let's have a look at our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 3 is our man to watch, as he'll assume duties in right field for the time being. The team announced today that they felt it was time to mix things up a bit.
Well, to play right field, you've got to have a strong arm and hopefully hit for some power. You have to assume the organization wouldn't put him there if they didn't think he could handle those things. Plus, this move might really help free up some playing time for him, and not only him, but for some other guys. Well, sometimes all it takes to spark a team is a little tweak like this one. Time will tell if that's true.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Charlotte Knights and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 3 gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But coming to the plate now, Mark Reynolds. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do, and that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
Tyler Saladino will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
The tag, and he is out. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Charlotte's out in front here, 1-0. Number 3 steps in now.
Now batting. Number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. Chassin is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this.
Number 3 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Mark Reynolds tripled last time up, and he's set to bat again here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Tyler Saladino will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. Make it 5-1. Stepping in, Neil Alvarado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Right fielder has a beat on it, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. Number 3 will bat down 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Yeah, he's been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over, Mark Reynolds steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Runners on the move for second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Tyler Saladino will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. And he'll step off. Now the runner's on his way home. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Chacin shading to his right, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Charlotte's out in front here, 8-1. Alfonso Chacin will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line driver right back up the middle.
Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch for the second out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Number 3 will stand in, working on a 3-hit ball game now.
Well, he's feeling very comfortable in the box, too, and that's pretty obvious. They might try to move him off the plate here a little bit or something.
Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too.
Johnny Worth will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is the right fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. The Knights lead it 9-1. Alfonso Chacin will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but Anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more International League action, just now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Number 3 strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the open. Number 3 stands in.
Number 3.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Douglas Perry in now, hopped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second. He'll try for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second and third, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no error. Alfonso Chacin will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Going back is the right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. Charlotte's out in front here, 3-1. Number 3 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is how you make life difficult for that pitcher out there.
Mark Reynolds takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ballgame.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Knights are winners in this one, 3-1. Good night, everybody.
6 men on base. For the Iron Pigs, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Charlotte Knights and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's been producing like an MVP candidate lately, driving in over 15 runs in the last 10 ball games.
Felix Padilla, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Number 3 will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Sisler is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors. Neil Alvarado will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Number 3 is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the whole. Number 3 steps into the box.
Number 3.
From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag tag.
Number 3 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Rips this one to first. But this is speared by the first baseman. Buford Launchbaugh digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Full right center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Suey. Number 3 will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Shot toward right center, and a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Tying run headed home. Here comes the tying run home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Oh, those are fun to watch, especially sitting up here. We had a great view of this one, and you could see it developing pretty much right from the moment he touched first base. He's able to make it all the way around to score on the inside the park home run. Somebody get that guy some oxygen.
Number 3 steps in now.
Right fielder, number 3.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line to left. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the extra frame. Huey Hamilton will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Sanchez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Number 3 stands in.
The batter, number 3.
High and deep to right center field. Sisler ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Johnny Sisler struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Mark Reynolds. Don't put that card in your bicycles, folks. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.